Our next fight, all thanks to our sponsors, AB Crane Hire. In our blue corner, please welcome Guy Erskine. And in the red corner, please welcome Jack Williams.
1-2, 1-2.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this fight, all thanks to AB Crane Hire, is in the amateur featherweight division. Firstly, fighting out of our blue corner, this man weighed in at 65.8 kilos. 3 fights for 2 victories. He trains under John Campbell as he fights out of Infinite MMA in Ballarat, Victoria. Please welcome Guy Erskine. Fighting out of our red corner, he weighed in at 65.9 kilos. 4 fights, 2 victories. Training under Adrian Pang, fighting out of Integrated MMA in Brisbane, Jack Williams. Three 3-minute rounds. Peter Hickmott, our referee.
Erskine versus Williams here. Another 66 kilo fight. And I'll tell you what, boys, the featherweight division has been very, very good to us tonight. Every single featherweight fight has gone to a finish. And these boys just coming out and giving us more of the same.
Great sprawl from the integrated product. Looks to know what he's doing up here against the cage. Looking for the early takedown.
Yeah, Williams coming out aggressive. Nice 50-50. He knows what he's doing with it, Benny.
Yeah, definitely looking for the outside trip there. Gets the takedown straight into full guard. Infinite MMA product too. They do know how to grapple over there, so let's see what he has to offer.
Yeah, already an active guard from the bottom.
He's trying to creep that left foot up on the cage, up high onto the shoulders.
Is he thinking armbar? Hard to tell.
Hard to tell when you're stacked on your neck like that.
Yeah, you take what you can get.
But he's searching for the guillotine here.
Could use it to stand up. Nice and composed is Erskine.
Definitely can hear some good instruction from the corner over there. With the Infinite MMA guys. And back to his feet. Needs to hand fight here and turn his back towards the cage.
The body lock is in position here. It's going to be hard to break.
Nice.
Oh, beautiful sacrifice throw. Williams just really just sticking it to Erskine.
Straight onto the mount up against the cage.
Yeah.
Very bad position here.
100%. Rocking a hard place. But he manages to get out, does Erskine. Williams uses it to take the back. This is savvy grappling from the young amateur.
He's in a good spot here, Jacob.
Yeah, most definitely.
2 hooks.
Technically a lot for us to sink our teeth into already. Erskine's still moving.
Williams definitely looking to have the advantage in the grappling here early on.
Oh, 100%.
3-minute rounds, you can't get stuck in this position for too long.
No, you could give a whole round away.
1 minute to go on the clock.
Could we see a spin and into guard?
Let's hope so. Let's see if he can reverse position, but this hand fight looks a little bit too much for him at the moment, and just looking to slip that right hand under the neck. No, decides to get key position, slide onto, let's say, modified mount position.
Yeah.
Great control here from integrated product.
Yeah.
Jack Williams doing very well on the back.
These positions, just how smoothly he's moving between them. You can tell he's been here.
Looking to trap the arm there too. Running out of time, 20 seconds to go on the round.
Boys facing away from us, we can just see how frantically Erskine's moving around, fending off the choke, trying to get both arms through to avoid the seatbelt grip.
Just not much of an answer
Yeah.
at the moment on the ground.
He's got a half guard with the underhook. Whoa, and the round ends.
I mean, we all know Integrated has been around for a long time.
Yeah.
Definitely well versed in every aspect of MMA.
That's a confidence booster from young Jack Williams.
The old master Adrian Pang over there in the corner. I'm sure he's giving some wise words. Probably very happy with that round. Although, when we watch Adrian fight, it's not as calm and collected as that. So
yeah. Young fella might be able to teach him a thing or two.
Did have a chat to Adrian earlier. He's going to be back in the cage very soon.
Oh, I cannot wait.
So can't wait for 1FC to announce that. Always great to watch him fight.
On that point, mate, former bantamweight champion Reece McLaren getting back in the One Championship cage soon. We wish him absolutely all the best.
Yeah, you know, he's really taken 1FC by storm since he's got that contract. Luckily enough, I'm going to be in Tokyo, hoping to get some tickets to go and watch that Grand Prix.
Very convenient.
I'll be there for the week, catch up with him and Master Vince Perry. Should be a good week in Japan.
Round 2 underway, ladies and gentlemen. Jack Williams versus Guy Erskine.
Williams with a really strong right hand there. Erskine looking to turn the tables on the first round.
And Benny Holloway giving me the nudge. I've just got back to the box if you're watching from home.
Erskine looked to have a little cut under the eye there.
Yeah, he seems to be split.
Straight back in the guard, looking for that guillotine as he did in the first round. Looks to have the arm in guillotine.
Very hard to finish.
Williams having that arm trapped under the body does not help his escape.
It's a really good point.
Looks to be locked up there quite tight.
I'd like to see Erskine come up and maybe tripod, put some of the pressure down to negate the guillotine of Williams. Looks like he doesn't really know the correct defense here. He's just looking to wait it out, and he does exactly that. The head pops out. Erskine immediately looking to try to do something from guard. He knows when the guillotine's gone now, he has to move. He can't be stuck on the bottom. Especially after what transpired in the first round.
Yeah, Williams really needs to get some strikes going here. Hickmott standing over the action. The old bull likes to stand fights up when it gets a bit stale.
He doesn't muck around, does the bull shark.
Seem to be very active, these two, though. Although they're not causing too much damage on the ground, they're still very active in the grapple here.
They're both their activity, it's almost negating each other.
Yeah.
It's a fine line, isn't it, Benny? It's a fine line between being active on the ground, trying to get up, and possibly giving away a guard pass or a few strikes to the head, which are going to, with these little gloves, could make all the difference.
Yeah, definitely. You know, one shot from these little gloves can end your night quickly, as we saw in the Dunlop Birth Cathal fight.
Yeah.
Those guys got busted up. We've got young Erskine with a little cut under his eye here. Williams on the back, trying to get that hook in on the back here. I mean, we've got good defence and good attack, but no one's really got the edge here. They're at a bit of a stalemate.
Yeah. Williams managing to stay in control, though. Being the aggressor. Oh, and right as I say that, he gets thrown over the top. A little overzealous on the turtle position.
Erskine really needs to get a move on here and score some points, or get a little bit of domination if he's going to have a chance to get back in this fight.
Yeah, especially with 30 seconds left in the second round. If he goes 2 rounds down.
Nice little duck under.
Yeah, he takes the back. He's got some fight left in him still. He cannot give away another round, though.
Williams sits down for a potential guillotine. Smart work, looking for the sub. 17 seconds to go.
It looks a little bit tight.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Jacob, it looks like it's sunk in tight there.
With the half guard.
No leg use at all on this guillotine. Oh, here we go, lock in the half guard.
Ooh, here we go.
We see a grimace.
Very lucky.
Mate. I was holding my breath and I wasn't in the choke.
Very, very lucky. Benny, who do you give that round to?
Oh, mate, obviously, control here with the red corner. I just don't think that our young friend in the blue corner here, Erskine, did enough to get back on top. Spent way too much time, Jake, like we said, he spends too much time on the bottom.
Yeah.
Short rounds. You know, you really got to get a move on with these 3-minute rounds.
100%. We might see some urgency out of Erskine in the blue corner coming out into the third. He could potentially 2 rounds down. He's going to have to look for a finish. The judges cannot do it for him.
Couldn't agree more with you, gentlemen.
Big thanks to our sponsors tonight, AB Crane Hire, specialising in tight and difficult locations. They'll find a solution to your lifting needs. Call them AB Crane Hire.
Dave Ella on the mic. No one does it better. And we are in round number 3, Williams versus Erskine. What's it going to come to in this round, Jacob Anderson?
Oh, well, first and foremost, it looks like the corner's gone to work on that eye of Erskine. They've really patched it back together, but damage like that cannot be good, especially coming into a third round when you're 2 down. Oh, we might see some desperation from the blue corner, who gets taken down again.
I'm impressed with Williams' takedowns. I'm impressed.
Well, gentlemen, you might have noticed I'm pretty quiet this fight, but that's only because I have no idea what's going on the ground. Please do not tell... I won't say that too loud. But let me tell you, I am happy to be with you. Jake Anderson providing us plenty of colour, and Benny Alloway, our play-by-play analysis.
Mate, I don't blame you for not knowing what's going on with some of these transitions. These boys are like a couple of lizards.
Well, need I have you know, I do have 1 stripe on my white belt.
Mate, it's better than being on the couch.
Well, 1 is better than none.
Yes, that's the complimentary 2-class stripe, isn't it?
Correct it is.
Turn up twice, get your stripe.
Well, I've only got 1. Usually you get 2.
We've got a back take again here.
Williams both hooks in.
Yeah, he's finding a home.
Back to the action.
Bit of a hand fight here. Williams just staying true to the other 2 rounds where he's being dominant, just riding the back. You could make the argument that he's playing it safe, but he's the one that's in the offensive position, Benny. It's on Erskine. He's the one that's got to show some urgency and try to get out.
You know what, I do know what it's like to be nicknamed the backpack through fights, but, you know, winning's winning. This is not...
That's exactly right.
We're not sitting in church making cakes. I don't care how your cake tastes.
Yeah.
You're going to win the fight. This is what he's doing.
Well, it looks like Jack Williams is very, very close here.
Sliding off here, possible head arm choke. Just needs to flatten him out a little bit. But, you know, this young fighter from Integrated doing a great job tonight.
100%. The onus is on the guy that needs to defend. Really wanted that head arm there, but possibly too much, though. He gave it away.
He's given up his neck now. This is not good, but he seems to be safe.
I think we've seen more guillotines here than I've had breakfast.
Amen, Jay. Amen.
True to the amateur form. The best takedown defense, is a guillotine. Oh, beautiful transition from Erskine to go for the single leg. I'd like to see a little bit more posture from him, though. That back is well bent.
Williams sit on that Kimura defense. Looking to try and latch it up. Oh, looks like he's...
Oh, he grit the teeth and he just used it for a reversal, like you said.
Jack Williams, too big, too strong. And that seems to be the story of this fight as we count down the last 30 seconds.
I'd like to see Williams try and finish the fight here, though. He's had good position the whole fight. And he's been content.
Especially with 15 seconds here on the clock. Why not go for it? He's in a fantastic position. No real danger of a quick submission with 10 seconds left. I'd like to see him open up the taps.
Less than 10 seconds left, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll tell you what, Jack Williams, a dominant performance here tonight.
Yeah, pretty convincing by the end there. If you look at the story of the fight, he was in the more dominant positions for the majority of the time. You just have to give him the nod.
Yeah, 100%. All 3 rounds, in my opinion, going the way of Jack Williams.
I concur. I think he knows it too.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, after the 3 rounds of MMA, we go to the judges' scorecards, and all 3 judges agree with scores of 30-27, 30-27, 30-27. It's the unanimous win to the red corner, Jack Williams.